God is breaking it because God is giving us the wisdom. Do me a favor, share this message for those who need it. Share this message. Somebody need it. Somebody need to hear. Somebody need to hear this word. And you know, it was interesting. What's interesting, this is foreign to so many people, this kind of message about food and how it fights against you, but also holy things, it fights against you. It fights against your body, it attacks your body. And so the question is, do you want to live or do you want to die? If you want to live, even the Bible says, I set before you this day, life and death. Choose life. We must stop. We must be careful what we eat. Sugar is going to raise your insulin levels. Sugar is one of the reasons why Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, attacks, it stems from sugar because sugar is going to raise everything up. If too much of it. Now, I'm not talking about the natural sugar. Now, you can eat the natural sugar from fruit, but you have to be careful that you don't want to eat too much of that, especially late at night, because you want to burn that off. But when you put that sugar in your body, it's going to raise everything. It's going to mess up your thinking. You know what? We have our own energy cell. We got to have our own energy supply too, not just a water supply. And it comes from autophagy. It comes from ketones. And ketones is when you go to autophagy, it resets your stem cells. You operate in ketones. You can do a 1-day water fast. It also gets you in autophagy. You can do a 3-day water fast. It'll get you in autophagy as well. But I will say 1 day of dry fasting is equivalent to 3 days of drinking water on a fast. It's equivalent. It's a shortcut. And there's another technique also. I learned it from a doctor when you're under stress. One technique that can help activate your sympathetic gland, your pineal gland, your serotonin gland is something simple. And I just learned this is you take your ear, I think it's here, and just begin to do this. Do it for about 20 seconds. After you do that one, come down to here, do this for about 20 seconds. And lastly, on your ear, just pull it down. You do that for about 20 seconds. Do both ears. And what that does, that activates the pineal gland, but it also activates the serotonin gland that secretes happiness, that secretes joy, that makes you feel happy, that causes certain things, your bloodstream, your blood sugars, and all that to go down, stress to go down, the cortisol levels to go down, and your parasympathetic nerve, it will arise. It will go all the way down, go all the way down through your body as a nerve. It will activate it and release pressure. It release stress. I know you probably ain't heard of stuff like this, but I do my research. I do a lot of studying, and it will work. It will work. And also hot baths with Epsom salt. You could take one for about maybe 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, and make it as hot as you can stand it. And also that will lower your blood pressure. It will lower your cortisol levels, and it will raise up your parasympathetic gland that will secrete in your neurons in your brain, as well as your body that will release the melatonins in your body that will cause you to relax. And I hope this message has been a blessing to you. I hope it's been a blessing. And I will say this, those that listen to me, if my message and my ministry has been a blessing to you and God speak to your heart to sow a seed, please do. Please do. If this word has blessed you. You know, just like when you go to a restaurant, when the meal is well and the meal is good, leave a tip. Leave something to say that you appreciated the message. You appreciated the message, the time that the person has prepared to fix the food.